Well, let's make your Monday a little bit better, because if you're like us, then you might be at work right now. Maybe you're watching on your iPhone, YouTube, and if you're not at work, well, lucky you.
Yeah, lucky you.
Lucky you. Marissa Morgan and Ryan Johnson here, aka Invicta Ryan, for another edition of Invicta Live. Ryan, you want to say hello to the Invictaholics watching this morning?
Yeah, we can. John is here. Vic is here. What is this? It's Pie Sauce, Vic, and Evine. So we got a couple of you here. Some more are going to be joining. Oh, a lot more. Bob's here. Bob's always here
hey, Bob.
too. So
what about
thanks
Bob?
you guys, and also Jose. Thank you guys for being here. We have a few watches to go through over the next 15, 20 minutes or so, and we're going to kick off with an iconic design, iconic collection of ours dating all the way back. Actually, in fact, that would be 1959. That would be what, 60 years ago.
Whew, and I was just a thought in space that long ago. This is going to be our Invicta, or not a thought at all.
Well, I was going to say, I guess I've never asked you your age.
Yeah,
so
nor should you. Let's just talk about watches,
I've learned over the
we?
years there are questions you ask and there are things that you ignore.
And we'll just move it along to the watches.
All right.
Okay, this is going to be our Invicta 52 millimeter Russian diver. This is the bracelet watch, and this one is going to be coming to you with a 3-slot dive case.
Yes, so you get a total package here, and we got to actually work on that price there.
Yes, we do. Jamie, I see $389 on the screen, but you know what I'd like to take it down to? $99.99. 74% off is going to be your savings today. And if you go to evine.com right now, you'll see that we plug that price in on the web. So $99.99. There is the web. There's our online live special, so do shop at evine.com. By the way, John wants to know, are you feeling sleepy today, Ryan?
You know what? I actually am okay. I slept in this morning. I got in a nice long walk this morning with Merritt's daughter, so we went for a nice long walk. It was warm out, but I feel really good, recuperated, rested, so I am good to go.
I feel good too. I actually just started upping my vitamins, started taking vitamin B12 and CoQ10 and biotin as well.
Are you feeling an effect from it?
I'm feeling really good.
Good.
So let's pass on that energy to you. How are you guys feeling today? You are going to get the 3-slot dive case with this watch, which is so great if you are looking for something to keep your watches in. You've got this one coming in, and then room for 2 more. By the way, John says he loves this classic look, and it is so classic. You've got the 2-tone, gold-toned, silver tone. It's going to have an 8¼ bracelet design, that deployant clasp, that classic 3-link bracelet. The fixed bezel with the coin edge detail there.
And then the iconic oversized crown protector that goes over the crown along with that fixed chain. And what I like about this is it's a little bit more of that sort of a dress-up look with the Roman numerals and the design of the dial. But this watch actually, Marissa, is on a bracelet. And you don't see Russian divers on bracelets very often out there. So I'll be happy to put this watch on my wrist.
Yes, please do. I'll have you put that on in just a minute. As we talk a little bit more about the architecture, you will see those Roman numerals. And then I think Justin refers to the architecture of this watch as like a stadium style.
Yeah, a little bit of a stadium style, like a coliseum, if you will, because how it goes from the outer edge of the dial and it kind of just levels down at a nice gradual, and then there's like then the field right down at the bottom, which is then your huge dial. But Russian Diver is truly iconic to us as a company. As I said, 60 years for the Russian Diver. And with this, what you're getting into is, I mean, a bigger timepiece, but something that's easily recognizable when you have the watch on the wrist. Now check it out too. There aren't many Russian divers, I'll say this, that actually have the Roman numerals, that have that dress-up look that goes along with it. But then if we get in even a little bit tighter here, you'll be able to see the Roman numerals. You'll be able to see all the different functions on the inside here for the watch, being that this is multifunction, all 4 of them, the date, the day of the week, in a retrograde fashion, your 24-hour scale, and also your perpetual seconds.
Well, John the phone guy said he really thinks this is a great classic watch, and he loves the blue accents which pop on that dial. This does have those 4 sub-dials. What does each of those sub-dials do, Ryan?
Yeah, day of the week, dates of the month, 24-hour scale, and also your perpetual seconds.
And yes, John, Jamie is here running the zoo.
Or actually, sorry, not your day of the week. It's actually your day of the week. I'm sorry, and also your month of the year.
Month of the year. I usually know what month it is, but I have a hard time knowing what day and what date it is. But I think that's just getting older.
But we have the watches that tell the day and also the date too, so that's always helpful and handy.
And you know, that is the best thing about Invicta. Not only are these watches functional with the date, with the time, with the, how do you say the tactometer?
Tachometer.
Tachometer. I've never said that word out loud before. The tachometer has all these great features that are functional, but depending on the style, you're obviously getting so much luxury and so much in the world of design as well when we talk about Invicta. All right, coming up now, this is going to be the Invicta 48mm S1 Rally GPX. This is the stainless steel bracelet watch. It's 642898 is going to be how you order. This retails for $249 at evine.com. Today we're offering it to you for 74% off, or most affordable watch in the show, $64.99 when you shop at evine.com.
Yeah, the S1 Rally. So this is something
popular today.
You know what? It's a storm right now. The storm is hitting my house right now, so I'm getting texts from home. So Merritt and the kids all moved the cars in the garage. So
good.
I don't know. Hopefully they're all okay. I'll check it in just a second.
Well, unless it's golf ball size or soccer ball size
the
hail,
thing is,
they're okay. Cars maybe
not.
not.
The radar, though, I mean, it showed like the absolute, like the pink, like the worst part. It was going directly to our place. So right as the show started.
Say a prayer for his house, his cars, and his family.
Just
right?
as long as they're okay. So, okay, so we do have only, I believe, the blue variation here. And S1. Speed, racing, endurance. If you love going fast, actually on my way down, there was a motorcycle that was lane splitting like crazy. I've never seen that here before. Just totally all the way down. Oh, here we go. There we go.
That is the warning that we're storming, which means we're dropping the prices even lower
Large
here.
hail threats. Take cover immediately.
In Maple Grove, Minnesota.
Yep. All right.
I just disabled those.
Yeah. That's why he's Extreme Jamie.
Extreme Jamie.
So there's a quick question here. April asks, okay, Ryan, I saw the teaser on Instagram. What can you tell us about the military watch? Can't tell you anything yet, but follow me on Instagram. If you're not, you're going to miss out. And it is Invicta Ryan on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You guys are on your mobile device right now. Go to Instagram. Give me a follow. Actually, I just need a few more to hit 20 grand. So I have to hit 20 grand here during the show. And then also follow the Marissa Morgan.
Yep, my Instagram is at the Marissa Morgan or the Marissa Morgan, but now I have a new Facebook page for Evine.
Cool.
So if you go to Facebook, type in Marissa space Morgan space Evine, and you can find my professional page here at Evine. By the way, it's such a sad thing to share, but I appreciate you sharing. Mark says that he lost his watch collection in the California Paradise Fire, and he is trying to replace what he can. Well, Mark, this one's so affordable. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. But you know what? At the end of the day, these are material objects. Many of them are replaceable. Invicta comes out with 4,000 designs every year. So think of it as an opportunity to just start over with a brand new chapter.
Yeah.
And thanks for tuning in, Mark.
And so with the S1, you'll see the S1 logo is perfectly placed at the 1 o'clock hour marker on the inside and then highlighted in that orange, as you'll see. We have two different registers. You have your perpetual seconds and also your 24-hour scale, which is right at the very top then of the dial here for you.
Ooh, I hear the thunder.
And that's not even the bad stuff. The bad stuff is north of us. But the size of the watch being at that 48 millimeters actually...
Sorry, I had to.
That's all right.
Those B vitamins are really working well.
Apparently so. I might have. Did you take two helpings this morning?
No, they said take 2 a day. I just took one this morning.
Okay.
And then you take the other one in 12 hours, but I don't think I need the other. Just a little B vitamin.
All right. Well, let me get the watch on my wrist here really quick so you can see what it looks like. And of course, you know, I like speed too. I like speed on the water, which is always fun.
Same. I am definitely addicted to the lake life
here like the lake?
In Minnesota. Oh, there's so much to do. There's so many activities to enjoy on the lake, and the fact that all of these Invicta watches are water resistant, many up to dive specifications, means you can wear these watches while you're enjoying your water sports. This particular watch is water resistant up to 100 meters.
Yeah, so that means you can take this watch swimming if you choose to do so. What I like too are just the little accents going for the first 3 links, both north and south of the case there. You'll be able to see those screw accents. But there's a silver tone blue. Very classic color combination out there. what you get into this watch. And for a price of $64.99, what is it, 74% off the already negotiated lower Evine price.
And you can take advantage of value pay here at Evine. All you have to do is shop with us today. You pay the first value pay price for this watch. It's $10.83. And then you can take 5 additional months to pay this off interest free. So easy and affordable to get in. Maybe your first Invicta, $64.99. What's happening?
I'm just looking right now. I'm getting a video. I don't know what it is. Here, looking outside. Oh, it is hailing. You can see. I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I haven't even seen this yet, but yeah.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh, it stopped. So, all right. I think they're okay though, but they're just hunkering down. So.
Well, John gave you prayer emoji, prayer emoji, prayer emoji, and everybody is hoping everything's okay. Well, go ahead.
I was going to say just a couple quick questions here. Yeah. I want to address your questions because that is part of being on the YouTube show.
Oh, that's YouTube. Okay, and I'm watching on Facebook. Is that the sitch?
No, okay. So then Steve says, Ryan, I hope Invicta's coming out with some college football watches again. Can't say one way or the other yet, but follow me on Instagram, Invicta Ryan, and also Facebook and Twitter. And then Aaron said, I have something I'd like to know. Why is that watches don't have a light in them? We've actually had a couple watches before with the Anna Digi where we do have a little bit of a backlit for the digital portion of the watch, but just in terms of the battery out there too, it's just not something that we're pursuing at this time. However, we've had some watches that actually have a full luminescence dial, which is actually really, really cool. I'm sure Bob and Vic and some of the other guys, John, actually have some of those full lume dials.
Oh, and Victor did ask about the item number on the S1 Rally, 642-898. 642-898, Victor, is the item number if you want to go online and look up the S Rally at evine.com.
Yeah.
All right, coming up now, this is a customer choice. It's item 650084. This is our Invicta 53mm Bolt Quartz stainless steel bracelet watch, on sale for 74% off for the online live special, $138.99. You're saving $390 on this, and you can get this home for $23.17 on a value pay.
Yep, Bolt collection continues to be hot, one of our top selling collections. And we designate the Bolt collection by this cable that you see going around the bezel. Very prominent that you'll see. Coordinates with that black dial. It's a multi-layer dial on the inside of the watch. Solid 3-link classic design bracelet. It's actually very generous. So look at this.
Ooh,
I can put my hand through here. That means over a 9-inch wrist. I mean, look at that. That's one of the most generous bracelets that we actually have. I have a 6 3/4-inch wrist, so you can just see how generous that watch is. But with the design of the links, if you have a larger wrist, check this out. If you have a larger wrist, it will bow out. If you have a smaller wrist, that bracelet will tuck in. So a wide variety of wrist sizes can get into this watch.
That looks nice on you as well.
Thank you.
I really like that. And of course, when we talk about Zeus is like the king of the gods. I feel like some of these watches from the Bolt collection really are truly king of the Invicta because they are so incredibly large and they have that presence.
Yeah.
52 millimeters on this one by 18 millimeters up off the wrist. Does have that fixed bezel with the cable and the screw accents also along the bezel. This is a customer choice, and I do want to share a review from just a couple of months ago from Trusha in San Diego, who said she bought this for her eldest son to wear to her 25th wedding anniversary. She said the watch is so nice looking that she wished she got one for herself.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so she likes big watches.
Well, you can always shop Evine, and I think there are somewhere around, give or take, 1,500, close to maybe 1,700 different item numbers. And right here, just as you'll see, there are usually 2, 3, 4 different watches, sometimes even more, per item number. So really, realistically, there are probably about 6,000 plus watches on Evine's site alone.
That's incredible. And if you haven't been to Evine yet, there is an Invicta boutique. If you are shopping for other brands of watches, there are other brands available at Evine as well, but we all know that Invicta is one of our star and most prominent brands here at Evine.
Well, somebody's asking, why do you need so many watches? It's, what we do is we have watches out there.
Watch wardrobe.
It's a watch wardrobe. I mean, people have shoes, people
I was going to say, you don't
cars,
ask a woman why she has so many shoes or
handbags. handbags.
There
right.
you go.
I mean, it's a big community out there, and it's what the Invicta family. And if you want to be part of it, great. If you don't, there are other things you can do.
I myself have about 4 or 5 watches I rotate through, and it is fun to put one on that you haven't worn in a while. It's fun when something fits your wardrobe perfectly.
And I have the question here for the day.
Yes.
I want us to show this Pro Diver on Marissa's wrist, and you guys give a thumbs up or thumbs down if you think maybe she should consider adding this watch to her collection.
I really do like it.
I think she should.
I wear a lot of black and gold, so I feel like I never put these on backwards. There we go. I do wear a lot of black and gold.
Why don't you model that?
Take a look. It's a little.
This is a 40 millimeter Pro Diver, drenched in the
schwitzy.
gold tone. A little bit of the black then, that's part of the dial. So yeah, guys, give a thumbs up or what you think. If you think Marissa should actually add this watch to her collection. So she just needs to probably take in a link or two, and has a great little fit right there. Look at that. I think that looks perfect. Easy to read. I think you can wear this casual. I think you can wear that dressed up too. Yep.
And the only other gold watch that I have right now is just all gold. So I do think the gold with the classic black will lend itself, you're right, to being dressy or casual. By the way, if you love the gems I'm wearing, the turquoise, the earrings, and the ring, this is from Gem Insider, and they will have a show on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. So if you love turquoise, tune in 9 a.m. Eastern at evine.com.
Let's see. Christopher says, I need a decent diamond watch. Actually, I have a little diamond watch on right now. It only has 9 diamonds, but on 3 of the hour markers, just like the watch Marissa has, just a little bit larger. But if you go to Evine, type in Invicta Diamond, and you will find every single watch in all of these different price points that we have with the diamonds out there. So yeah, let's see. April gave a thumbs up, 1 for every outfit.
I love it.
Yep.
Thank you so much, April. And Victor also gave a thumbs up.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to go into the last watch here of the show, and this is the Grand.
Hey, real quickly, RJ.
What's that?
Right there, you can just type.
Oh, here. Yeah, this is for April. Oh, very nice. So yeah, you just Jamie, you typed in Invicta Diamond, and you'll see how many results are there? 103 items, and there are multiple color options usually in every single item. We have everything from Mickey to automatics, large watches, small watches, full pave, just hints of diamonds like the watch I have on my wrist.
Well, this is a great moment to take because speaking of going to Evine and speaking of new fans and new family members, Angel Rodriguez just joined us. He said, new collector here, just purchased my first 3 watches in the last 2 weeks. 2 of them are Jason Taylor, great watches. Looking forward to adding more to my collection. Well, Angel, big welcome to you.
Thank you, Angel.
Hello to Will, who also just joined us. And let's dive in. No pun intended, to our last watch. This is the Invicta, pun totally intended, Invicta 56 millimeter. I have a lot of saliva in my mouth today. I can't seem to talk.
Yes, I really, when I woke up this morning, when I woke up this morning, I didn't really expect my co-host to say, I think I got a little extra saliva. A little extra saliva issue today.
Oh, well, when you talk for a living, you notice these things.
Just,
too much vitamin B.
Too much vitamin B12
too much vitamin
causes
B.
saliva
Is anybody starting to, thumbs up for the watch?
Yep, Victor said thumbs up.
Okay.
And we got a new shopper, Will, who says he likes it. Okay, let's start over. This is the Invicta 56 millimeter Grand Sub Aqua 3. This does feature that Swiss quartz movement, the Ronda 5040. And it is water resistant up to 500 meters. This is the biggest savings in the show, and it's also the biggest watch in the show.
$189.99.
Yep, 86% off, saving you over $1,000.
And this watch is really cool. It's a Sub Aqua Noma 3, and we've increased it 1/4 of an inch, 6 millimeters, from a standard 50 millimeters to a 56. And the movement on the inside actually is the 5040F. And that F gives you that master calendar, all those different complications on the inside of the watch. As you'll be able to see right up here, this indicates to you your month of the year. Day of the week is over at that 10 o'clock position, and then this hand with the yellow accent. What that is, that's pointing to your day of the week. So there's a lot of things really going alongside this watch. Plus, there's a 10-hour chronograph that's all built in this timepiece. Swiss movement on the inside. I love the case back. I think even the case back needs to have just its moment here on the show, because I mean, even just that attention in detail, as you'll see right here. I mean, check that out. That is super hot. And people want the bigger watches. We're delivering on that here for you. And this is a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to get into one of our coveted designs, being that Sub Aqua Noma 3.
Well, 10 1/4 inch silicone, buttery comfortable silicone wrist strap's gonna fit a 9 1/4 inch wrist. So that's perfect for you big boys out there. Well, I'm your host, Marissa Morgan, with our guest host, Invicta Ryan, or AKA El Capitan.
El Capitan. We have Henry who's over here.
Henry
Thank
is
you,
in the
Henry, for
studio.
helping out.
Jamie's
Thank
in
you,
the
Jaime,
house.
behind the cameras,
Herding
putting together the
cattle.
show. So we appreciate you all. Thank you, guys. Remember, give us a follow, the Marissa Morgan on Instagram and Invicta Ryan. We'll catch you guys next time on the show.
2, 1.